Up next, we have Kiruv Bromchick with Outreach on Wheels.
Woo!
Thank you guys for leaving a lot of pressure. You guys did awesome.
Yes, and the best class.
Yeah, okay, thank you everyone for coming out. My name is Kiruv Bromchick. I'm from Queens, New York. And I grew up and I was exposed to many different communities throughout the United States, all Orthodox communities. Growing up, I've always heard of the high assimilation and intermarriage rates amongst Jews in the United States, but it was always presented as like a distant problem and not a problem that required effort from me, my family, or community. I was under the impression that it was something inevitable and to leave for Kiruv professionals at best. And then I went to yeshiva in Las Vegas. It was in Vegas when I first met a handful of secular Jews. I was asked why I wear yarmulke. I was frequently bageled, if anyone's familiar with that expression. And then I started questioning like what my role was in all this. And then it was complete divine intervention when I stumbled upon a book titled Putting Out the Fire, Your Unique Role in Bringing Jews Closer to Torah by Rabbi Aaron Unger, which totally changed my perspective on everything. It was inspiring, it was thought-provoking, straightforward, and practical, but most of all, its underlying theme was personal responsibility. These weren't ideas that were expressed about Kiruv in the frum communities that I was exposed to. So I don't think the lack of outreach efforts in frum communities are intentional. I think there's a lack of knowledge on outreach as a whole in these communities, preconceived notions that Kiruv should be left for the professionals, and which in turn negates personal responsibility, and a lack of internalizing the reality of intermarriage and assimilation. So I plan to change all that. The plan I present to you is a 1-month tour across the entire United States via coach bus with world-renowned Kiruv professionals and quote-unquote big name frum motivational speakers, traveling state to state, community to community, and host events for a frum audience in a seminar style and present to them the reality of assimilation, what is being done and can be done to combat this, and inform them of their unique role in this mission. There will also be exposure to their own local Kiruv organizations who will be at these events in order to bridge the existing gaps. There will be a heavy marketing campaign beforehand, and the big name frum speakers will be a big pull for a large audience turnout. These seminars will be exciting, inspiring, thought-provoking, and empowering from the dynamic speakers who will be present. The target demographic for these events are from college students, young couples, working professionals, and families who are all likely to be in a situation to have an opportunity to reach out to unaffiliated brothers and sisters. This plan is directly aligned with H Vision 2030, the ambitious goal of connecting 3 million Jews to Torah within the next 10 years. My plan is to revolutionize the way frum America views Kiruv and to motivate them to get involved and learn about their unique role in all this. This will also enhance their involvement in Torah and Jewish wisdom in their own lives, since helping others in turn is helping yourself as well. Through this 1-month tour across the U.S. from state to state, community to community, we will create an army of ambassadors to help facilitate H Vision 2030. And I come here to ask from the Sharks for support, whether in PR, financial aid, fundraising, on advice on how to advance my idea and where to start. And most importantly, I ask for mentorship. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any questions or? Yeah.
So it's like Torah on wheels?
It's essentially Torah on wheels with the emphasis of educating the frum communities in the United States about their unique role and involvement in Kiruv, which I personally have never been exposed to, that I think it will benefit a lot of.
Who do you see as potential partners?
I could see H being a potential partner. I could see Project Inspire. I think there's like a lot of stuff that, a lot of organizations that are on a similar page, but I don't see anything like this on a mass scale. Just instead of like a hub where there's like an event happening and we expect people to go there, we're coming to you. We're going to your community, and we're gonna, yeah. So, any other questions? Or?
I think this is a fantastic idea, and I think it's something that's really needed. But usually there's a model to try to equip the religious communities with something to help battle assimilation, or to do Kiruv. Like Project Inspire, for example, they give them classes, like how to teach discovery class, or how to send a Mishloach Manos package, or Hanukkah gift, or something. So what do you envision as like the tools that you're going to equip these communities with as you go across the states?
So, from the book that I read that inspired me, like more towards this like vision that really opened my eyes, he was giving the author was giving a lot of different practical tips, like similar to what you were saying, but I guess like on a mass scale, just like the overall emphasis on like community involvement as a whole instead of like from the individual level. But yeah, also like this is early stages, and we'll see how to go about it. But yeah, any other questions or? All right, awesome.